TD Studios.
Some
You
slight.
feel me?
Some slight.
What you got going on, man? What's the word?
I mean, really chilling. I mean, enjoying this Saturday. I mean, just relaxing. We coming off of 2 days of straight debauchery in the studio.
Let's talk about that, man. How was the 48-hour sesh, man?
New Year's was dope, bro.
New Year's, yeah.
Wish we had a little bit more organized as far as like engineers. We know we had people kind of coming in and out, but I think it was dope. I think we got a lot of stuff done. I think we did 23 tracks.
23, yep.
But we didn't get to mix everything that we did. So, but hoping next time we can finish up this next project. We'll say that. You feel me? But
yeah,
good grief. Definitely sounds a lot better. A lot better. It sounds very cohesive.
Okay.
I love the production on it. I like how it just elevated it.
Now,
so
are you just saying that together because you're the producer on the joint? Is that why you like it?
Probably.
Okay, it's like 70% of why you
yeah, it's like 80% of why I like it.
Okay.
I did create it. But no, I think this project too had a lot of help. I had my homie, cousin, brother, whatever, Kim. Played the bass on Keep Swimming. Of course, we had Will Taylor on the guitar. Shout out Will.
Yep.
He was on Sympathy. And then actually collaborating with other artists, getting Paid to Play Rich, getting Jay Moore, getting B. Sean. To kind of, help out, on the lyric front.
Yeah.
Especially since it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's heavy boom bap, but it's definitely like a real rap project. I think they really shined on this joint. I think they really, I think the beats complemented every song, lyrically, etc. I think it's a solid project, man.
Any before we even get into like favorite songs, favorite lines or whatever, right? What song would you say you had the most fun creating? Whether it was the beat, whether it was the actual session, what was like which song was the most fun to see come about, you know what I mean?
It's between Losses and Brooklyn. Losses is just that beat. Like, that got to be top 5 beats like I made, And it's really because, like, how I create, like, I'll go in thinking, like, of a song or a vibe. And then when I actually nail it, like, I was going for, like, a Rick Ross, Lex Luthor vibe.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like, how can I really, like, execute? And I really did it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this beat fire. And then just initially sending it to you and you sending like the little voice message back, I'm like, oh yeah, this gonna be one of the ones. So kind of hearing it all together, of course, Beezy on there, just kind of elevated the track a lot more. But then I like Brooklyn too because it just seems real boom bap. It's really like sample heavy, No sample, by the way. That's all the keys,
I will say that's definitely one of the joints that probably grew on me the most. You know what I'm saying? And maybe because that might be one of the like newer joints that's on the project. Like I think like Sympathy and Brooklyn are like the newest. You know what I'm saying? No, Keep Swimming.
Yeah, Keep Swimming. Sympathy's old, bro. We did Sympathy at the last New Year's joint.
You're right. Dang.
So yeah.
I think we did Brooklyn back then too? Or that beat was made by then, like.
No, I think that came after. It came after.
Okay, but no, that's definitely one of the joints that grew on me the most. Cause I mean, like you said, it's already like a boom bap heavy album, so that initially I just kind of I didn't look over the song, but it was just like okay, another cool little boom bap joint, you know what I mean? But just hearing it in completion, it's like this is fire. This is fire.
Hearing it in completion is really dope. Like I said, I'm really trash at bass lines. I feel like definitely something I can improve on.
Yeah.
But reaching out to Locks, he really just made the bass line and really just kind of brought everything together. I think, of course, with Kyle mixing it the way he did, it just really brought out every sound that I tried to, incorporate in there. I still want to add some more, but I think it really sounds good mixed, like mastered. Yeah. It sounds good.
I feel like that's the hardest part of just making music as a creative is like nothing's ever really finished for real. Right, it's like, if I could throw something here, I could do something there. You know what I'm saying? But I know you talked about like lyrics, like you had like some lyrics you wanted to get into
man,
or whatever.
Let's get into like a lyric breakdown, man.
Try not to incriminate myself by doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully not, bro. Hopefully you ain't got nothing on here that's too crazy.
I ain't, should be
Let's just start at the top, man. Keep swimming, man. Who's really to blame? Who's really at fault? Babies having babies turn to adolescent adults. What does that mean, man? Expound on that, man.
I just feel like that's just a line that just kind of represent the state that like I feel like our culture has been in for a while, where like we grow up fast. We do a lot of shit young at age, including, having children and doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like because of that, though, a lot of the people, whether in our families or just in our communities, they grow older, but mentally they're kind of still in that because, they grew up fast. They never really, blossom to actually be an adult. They just kind of grew old. You dig what I'm saying? So that's all that line just represents. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's something that we all just kind of go through in our culture, and you know what I'm saying? So that's all that is. Shout out to all the, fathers, mothers, everybody taking care of their kids. You know what I mean? Much love.
What is a G code? Are we still?
G code.
Do we stick by? Do civilians stick by G code, or is it?
Nah. At least they shouldn't. They shouldn't be trying to. You dig what I'm saying? Absolutely not. But again, just growing up in certain environments around certain people. You know what I'm saying? Some people may feel like that's the only way of life. You dig what I'm saying? Or some people may feel like that's something that, like, you need to learn. Again, they go back to the adolescent adult thing. It's like, we taught we're taught how to fight before we're taught how to, count or read, or you know what I'm saying? Like, we're taught how to sell weed before we taught how to, you know what I'm saying, do
sell stocks.
You feel what I'm saying? Or so yeah, man, just another one of those lines that just kind of like represent, again, not just our culture, but just like things that I've experienced growing up, and the people I've experienced, and shit like that. So that's pretty much all. Just trying to give a piece of me into the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it seems like you're very vulnerable in general when it comes to your music.
Yeah, man.
Especially these next couple lines, bro.
Yeah.
See my first 9 at 9.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Why were you?
Shout out. And now that I think about it, I might have been like slightly younger. You know what I'm saying? But shout out my nigga Man, bro. And I'm gonna just say his name just for the validity of my nigga James. His name is James. Should I say his real name? I ain't gonna say his whole name. I ain't gonna say his whole name. Right. But
shout out you.
Yeah, man. Shout out Man, bro. Yeah, bro. He was this young kid from New York, moved around the neighborhood. He was a fucking I ain't gonna say troublemaker, but he was
a menace.
He was always into some shit, and he was slightly older. You know what I'm saying? And he had an older brother who was like really into shit and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, we just hanging out being kids one day, and it was on some shit like, hey, look what I got. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, that's a cool toy. He's like, nah. You know what I'm saying?
It's the real thing.
He's like, nah, that's not what this is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's one of like my earliest memories of being like exposed to that type of shit. Like, oh shit, this nigga's.
Did you pick it up? Did you like?
Nah, I ain't touch it at all. Okay. I was like, oh shit. I didn't even know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? I was just kind of like, damn, niggas.
First joint at 11.
Yeah. Yep.
Now is this like joint shorty, joint?
No, this is
weed?
like joint weed. So yeah, okay. I hit my first joint around that age, bro. 11, 12. You know what I'm saying? Again, and it's like. This type of stuff is like average in our community. Like this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like bro, I had a friend who like knew how to like fix Black and Miles by the time we was.
That's crazy. I remember doing that.
you dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is average shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you young kid being in the neighborhood, hanging around older guys, and it's like, hey man, hit this little, you know what I mean? Hey man, give him a little sip of the, you know what I'm saying? Like that's typical shit. You know what I'm saying? So again, just going back to the vulnerability thing, opening up. Being relatable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all.
This is not part of my story, by the way. This is strictly,
It's definitely, definitely can relate, for
strictly,
sure. Don't let him lie to you.
First pussy I ever seen, I got it at 13.
Yep.
Now, we know that's cat, man. We know nobody's having sex that young.
You want to know what's crazy? I actually wish it was cat, man. I actually wish I did hold on to my innocence. Because, like, it wasn't until I got older and I learned how I don't want to say unnatural, but how normal that really wasn't. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I would go off, like, I went to school in Florida or whatever, we sharing stories or whatever. When I tell people that, they always look at me like,
oh my God,
what the fuck, nigga, at 13, you know what I'm saying? Like, but again, this is typical shit that we, you know what I'm saying? This typical shit that we go through, bro. Like, and I ain't gonna get into the whole story about how it happened or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I was definitely about to ask.
I know. But, I mean, well, long story short, there was a girl in the neighborhood who was fast, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
And
she's a track star.
Let's go with that.
Okay.
She was a track star in life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And she was messing with one of my older cousins or whatever, and he was pretty much slutting her out, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, niggas in the neighborhood was kind of just, having their way with her, and they just, me being around, hey, Lil Ma, okay, you know what I'm saying? All right. So that's long story short how I ended up losing my virginity. But yeah, bro, I wish I would have held on, man, just cause I feel like that shit not traumatized me, bro, but I feel like it definitely shaped my perspective on women later on in life. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just some honesty lines, man. You know what I mean?
I like that, man. I like that.
You know.
Okay, you got this next line. I think we both can say this is very true to our lives. Seeing moms wake up and get it done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Let's talk about that,
Yo, I mean, my mom has to easily be one of the most hardest working people that I've ever seen in life. I mean, like just a little insight. My mom never, as long as I remember, but my mom never had like a regular 9 to 5. She's always owned her own business. She's always like had her own shit going on. She's always been like her own boss. You know what I'm saying? Like completely. You dig what I'm saying? And again, I would every morning 5 a.m. she up. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Even to this day, some days she up 4, 5 in the morning, not coming back till 6, 7 at night. You dig what I'm saying? Like really, really getting to it. So. And I think the following line after that was like, that's where I get my hustler spirit from.
Right, yep.
Yeah, bro, just giving insight to what I was seeing and exposed to, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, I can't take nothing away from my mom in that aspect. You dig what I'm saying? That's even in the same song, I say that, even when it seems everything's going left, I still say that my life is nothing short of blessed. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'll never, I've had lines where it's like, oh yeah, because we weren't rich. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So, I have lines where it's like, oh yeah, well, we came from nothing, or we got it from the bottom, and this is that and the third, which is like somewhat true, but I almost kind of don't like saying stuff like that because I feel like that neglects all the work that my mom did do to keep us away from certain shit. Like, I ain't grow up in the projects, you know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
And that's because of the work that my mom, you dig what I'm saying? So, just kind of paying homage and acknowledging that, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Because I feel like, again, bro, that's the type of shit niggas don't like to touch on, especially as a rapper. It's not,
right.
It's not
cool.
It's not cool to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, my mom worked hard and, we was good. It's like, no, everybody I was in the trenches since I was a baby.
Trapping.
And I've been trapping since 9 years old, nigga.
Fifth
Crack.
grade.
Selling crack my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was, you feel me? So, nah, bro, just being honest with myself, being relatable. You dig what I'm saying? Just keeping it a buck, bro. Shout out my moms, man.
Would you say that your life is like an average Black American, or is it like below average, above average experience for a young Black man?
That's a great question, bro. I would say in a lot of aspects, it was definitely the average, an average upbringing. I would only say that it was slightly above average, only because I was blessed to have my father in my life. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of kids, especially in our community, that's a thing. The single parent household, that's a thing. You feel what I'm saying? So in spite of things that my pops went through or done, and I talk about that stuff too. But in spite of all that, he was still there to at least be there and show presence in the household. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that gave me a slight advantage just in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's fire, man. Shout out Pops.
Yeah, man. Shout out Pops too, man. Love you, man.
Trying to master pain with the liquor and tree. Mm-hmm. Trying to run away from the drama, the shit's a disease. Why are we always using drugs, alcohol, whatever as coping mechanisms for life, man? What's up with that?
Go back to one of your previous questions, right? About me hitting my joint at 11, right? That's what we see growing up from an early age. We see like people get off work stressed out, they go in the fridge and get a beer. You know what I'm saying? Or we see people lose people or see people, pass away. First thing they do is, man, roll up, in honor of my homie, I'm gonna roll one up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Whatever. So, it's kind of one of those product of the environment type things where it's like, black people, we don't really believe in therapy like that. We don't really believe. I mean, only outside therapy we really get for real is either drugs, music, or sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so yeah, just some shit. Just growing up, what we see, man. You know what I mean? That's all.
So with this first track being so personal, man, how do you expect the fans to react to the overall theme of the project and what you plan on delivering?
Yeah, I think it's going I think it's gonna open up that door of relatability for the listener. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna do some. I think it's gonna open up the door for the appreciation for the other songs. You dig what I'm saying? Because again, the entire album to me is about being vulnerable and about acceptance and about growth and about learning self and all of that. You know what I mean? So I feel like the whole idea and whole premise of Keep Swimming, like even like in the hook, gotta push harder. You gotta fight through the woes. You gotta get through the storms. The whole, you dig what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a great. I feel like Keep Swimming is like a great thesis statement for the entire album. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So yeah.
Fire. Let's get into this losses verse, man. What's going on with this losses verse?
Talk to me, man.
Kind of been sitting on this joint for like a year, man.
For a nice little while. I just felt like it was one of them joints, man. I didn't want to, I feel like a lot of the tracks, for real, this whole project, the songs that we have on this project, I feel like we're more than just, were songs that deserved more than just to be released. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
Singles.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like all the songs on here deserved a certain level of attention and just time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, we were sitting on this losses joint for a good little while. You know what I mean? But I think the time is right now. So, I'm happy to give it to the people, man.
All right, so you have a line in the song that says, "I know this shit isn't logic, but I know what I'm chasing is a facade. I want to get it just to say that I got it." Are you speaking to like material things, cars, jewelry, women?
Yeah. I mean, because in the grand scheme, in the grand scheme of things, right? Because I don't want to be one of those people that's like, oh, money doesn't matter, right? But it's like in the grand scheme, it's like, all right, yeah, you can't take it with you, you can't, whatever. So it's like theoretically it doesn't matter, but I still want it, bro. Because I only get one life. You know what I'm saying? I want to live my life as luxurious as possible. Like, I want nice things. I want my family to have nice things. I want the people around me to have nice. You know what I'm saying? I want the team to ball. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, I know it may not be as meaningful as I'm making it out to be, but I still want it. So,
Bigger plans, better music, better fans. I hope it all makes me a better man. What is gonna make you a better man?
The route that I'm taking. I just hope the decisions that I'm making, whether through this music, whether through whatever choices I decide to make, I hope it all just makes me better in the long run. You feel what I'm saying? Naturally, of course, we do music, so you want, all those things, better fans, better music, this, that, and third. But it's like, I don't want to do all of that, and then I end up, or people feel like I'm like a shitty person at the end of it. Like, oh, you done stepped on people's toes to get here. You done did this. You done crossed it. You dig what I'm saying? As long as I can still maintain some level of integrity while still being successful, that's all we really want, for real.
All right.
Yeah,
get into the real. Oh, yeah. You good. I'm gonna kind of go out of order on this one, but one line that stuck out to me was, if I told you that this racism was really systematic, would you blame me? Especially when I've been working for years and they still gave my promotion to Amy. Just speak on that, man.
Another one of those trials that we kind of face, just being, young black in America. You dig what I'm saying? And I don't want to, even like in the verse, I also say, like, I move like a king amongst jokers, so I don't like to play the race card, because I don't like to blame the white man for everything and this, that, and the third, but I mean, in certain aspects, and like, just side note, we both kind of work within the corporate realm of so we've seen something similar firsthand where it's like, because people are of a certain race or group or, because they present themselves in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? They end up kind of getting opportunities that they probably don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? So it just touching on that again, just being relatable. A lot of people go through that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people experience something similar. You know what I'm saying? It may not be as drastic as that, but yeah, bro, just opening up as a person, man, showing people that, hey, look, I've been there too. You know what I mean? We've all been there. I'm just here to talk about it. You feel me?
Careful who you bring around the money. Can't be always doing homie business. What is homie business?
Putting your mans on just because he a man. But then you fuck around and find out that his work ethic is trash, or his his way of thinking is just not on the same frequency as yours, or y'all just don't got the same priority set. You dig what I'm saying? We all want to put our homies on, and but it's like if putting your mans on is like a detriment to the whole program that you trying to, it's like you kind of got to be aware of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think of when Fetty Wap was doing an interview, he was saying he was buying all his boys like $25K in Balmain jeans or something like that. I'm like, bro, what?
You feel me? Just to have your homies around.
Balmain?
Come on, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Fetty though, but he did go broke. So.
Yeah. Shout out Fetty.
Okay, so you said, as soon as I think the love is respected, I go out and I get a different perspective. What does that mean?
People respect. It's funny. It's a dude who got interviewed. I forget his name. He's like one of them dudes that was like in jail for like a hell of a long time or whatever. And he was like, a man don't respect nothing but violence, right? Like you don't respect, like basically if a nigga don't think that you can beat his ass, he ain't gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's a drastic way of thinking about it, but it's like even within the world, the everyday world, it's like, bro, don't nobody. I mean, people take kindness for weakness all the time, man. People take things like compassion and overlook it and take advantage of it and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So, just speaking from experience as somebody who has been taken advantage of, who's seen people being taken advantage of, and you know what I'm saying, just shedding light on that, bro, because a lot of people go through that as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's all that is, man. Smiley get you killed, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be careful out here, man. Stay dangerous, as they say. Right. All right, what else we got, man? We can get into whatever now, man. Let's.
We had an interesting conversation about a week ago. First off, what was I'll let you kind of, lay the groundwork for the conversation. You gave me a stat that 40 had how many platinum records?
I don't even remember. How many platinum records? Was it like 10?
No, I think it was like 80. He said he had like 80.
88. Yeah, 88 platinum records. 40. Yeah.
And I think you said some, you probably ain't going to admit to this, but I think you said something like 40 was like the greatest producer of all time or something like that. You said...
I don't think I worded it like that, but I did say with, accolades alone, I mean, we can kind of put him up there as one of the greatest producers of all time. I mean...
Right. And then I combated with that, right? Just for, conversation's sake, I said, well, what do we do with Metro?
Metro's fire.
And I think I just blatantly asked, like, who's a better producer in general, 40 or Metro?
I went with 40.
40?
Yeah. So now this is where we break down, are we going numbers? Are we going platinum? Are we going cultural? Are we going... What level? Like, first we have to lay down how we're gonna measure them.
I think, and the only reason, I think that the biggest reason why I was leaning towards Metro is just because 40 solely works with Drake. You dig what I'm saying? Which, don't get me wrong. I mean, he's the biggest artist. You dig what I'm saying? So that's not. I'm not saying that like that's a knock or that's a takeaway. But I'm just saying because Metro has worked with so many different people. I feel like his sound is a bit,
Diverse.
A bit more diverse, and he just may have more of a cultural impact slightly, just because like when you looking at people like Future, The Weeknd, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's even produced for Drake. You dig what I'm saying?
True,
So
yeah.
that was the only reason I was slighted, but we got to get the list together, man. And I wish we had the list already, so we could just like put it on the joint.
Might have to post it in the comment section.
Yeah. We'll get Put in the comment section, man. If you team Metro
40.
or Team 40, you dig what I'm saying?
Team 40 and Metro, man.
You feel me? And if you got a list of songs, please put them in there. We can dissect this. But I'm gonna go just off diversity and just off cultural impact. I'm gonna have to go Metro.
I'm going 40 off of sheer magnitude of hits.
And that's another thing I did say. Like 40 definitely has like bigger records. Like I didn't know he did the Work joint with Rihanna.
Mm-hmm. He actually did the Alicia Keys Unthinkable joint too.
That's crazy. I didn't know that neither.
Right.
And I didn't know he did One Dance too, right? One Dance.
Yep, yeah. All of Drake's biggest joints he basically.
You see what I'm saying? So he definitely probably has like bigger records. I don't know. See, and this is the real question, right? Who will win in an actual verse, like 20 songs, 20 for 20?
20 for 20, I'm going 40, bro. I'm going 40. It's going to be mostly Drake, but I'm going 40, man. I'm going 40.
That's a tough one, man.
It is a tough one, man. Tell us in the comments, man. 40 or Drake, man.
Jeez, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Yeah, I have to, like I said, I have to get the list of joints, man. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start getting into shit, once you start getting into like that and type shit, and it's just gonna ring off a little different.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it culturally? I got you. Metro is, come on, man.
Yeah, Metro is Metro.
Metro is Metro, man. I'm not taking nothing from the kid.
And then he started pulling out shit like "Father Stretch My Hands" and you know what I'm saying? Like he
got me rethinking my original.
He started getting crazy. It's like so. But yeah, once again, man, let us know in the comments, man. If you
let us know, man.
Team Metro,
Team 40.
Another thing we could touch on, we still in the realm of like music and stuff like that, right? You sent me a clip of and this joint has been floating around. Some people might have seen it, but Michael Irvin's son. Mm-hmm. Basically, he's a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, he makes what everybody makes, you know what I'm saying?
Trap music, club music,
whatever, club music, the whole nine. And Michael Irvin basically came out and was saying, "Hey, look, you didn't grow up like that." like, he basically just came flat out and was like, "Yo, like you've been rich since forever, bro. Where's all this?"
Right, yeah. You would think you're really in the trenches the way you rapping these lyrics.
See, but now I seen his interview with Real Life Street Stars. Shout out Real Life Street Stars. I watched the brother's interview though. His son's in it. And he basically, he had somewhat of a I don't want to say a good justification, but like, he talks about like, hey, look, we're all kids, we've all rebelled against our parents, we've all wanted to live our own lives.
For sure.
We've all, you dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I may have grown up like this, but at the end of the day, like, I made my own decisions to do certain shit, and this, that, and the third, and, I was, this basically, this is really who I am.
Yeah, I would definitely want to see, like, the magnitude of how you're rapping these lyrics. If you're saying, I moved 99 bricks, and, like, you just sold some weed, then it's like, all right, bro, you ain't really.
I mean, no, I checked out his music. He definitely drilling on that motherfucker. He definitely.
Wow.
Glock with the stick and sliding on the and I mean no it's I mean see and I guess my question is like this, right? I guess it's a two-parter, right? A, do the listeners care anymore? Do we care about the authenticity behind these words anymore? And B, does that discredit him as an artist? Like let's just say his music was fire. Right, mm-hmm. And not to say that it's not fire.
I've never heard it, so I can't.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's let's just say it was,
right.
It's fire. You know what I'm saying? Does that discredit the music?
I feel like that's when you go into, are you a purist or are you just a regular listener? Average listener, don't care.
Yeah.
Don't care at all. Honestly, they might like him more if it was true, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't think it matters, honestly, grand scheme. No one's really checking to see if you really sliding on the ops. I mean, it's good for content, but I mean, no one really cares.
Right.
As long as the beat is fire, it's marketable. I mean, people gonna throw a bag at it.
No, I agree. I will say though, like, and this goes back, not to keep jumping back, but this goes back to what we was talking about good grief. You know what I'm saying? And just about the importance of being honest and being, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, I done went through times when I was young as a bitch, when I first was rapping, and I was, you know, writing a bunch of breaks and and like niggas laugh, like older niggas would laugh at me, like, bro, where do you break, nigga? What are you talking about? Bro?
Right.
You're 10. What
Right.
are you fucking?
You haven't moved anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So, and I feel like I just feel like it's one of those things that, like, we gotta stop as a culture. Not only do we gotta stop being ashamed of being raised a certain type of way, but we gotta stop, like, chastising people who were raised a certain type of way. You dig what I'm saying? Now, only reason if you raised a certain type of way and you present yourself a some type of way, then it's like, all right, bro, you a clown. That's some clown shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, bro, live your truth, bro. Live your truth. It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong at all, bro, with being raised well. You know what I'm saying? Well mannered. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's no, like, everybody, and that's just another like fallacy of this whole hip hop shit. It's like, oh, if you wasn't in the streets, then you ain't, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear you. But it's like, dog, a very small percentage of niggas, even niggas who grow up in the hood, are actually in the streets. Like, every nigga who grow up in the hood ain't in the street. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some niggas just in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's another fallacy that I feel like we all just kind of get caught up in. So yeah, he kind of fell for the whim, but it's cool, man. Like I said, I don't think listeners really give a fuck, to be honest.
No, I don't think they care either.
I don't think nobody gives a fuck, bro.
As long as the music is good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think it really matters.
Right. No, I agree. Shout out to his name is
Shout out, bruh.
Tut Tarantino too. Shout out Tut Tarantino. You know what I'm saying? If anybody want to go check his shit out. There was something else I had sent you recently, man.
Oh yeah, what did you send me? I think you sent me something today. Was it today? Last night?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was in your messages. What was it?
Yeah. Canceled my first date today, and I'm good with it. Told her I need to get a fresh cut, fresh pack of T-shirts from Target and a pack of Mentos. Her response was, okay, call me when you're done. I gave her enough time to correct herself, but she never did. So I called her out. As a woman, she should have offered to cover my haircut, T-shirts, since she's the one that wanted to go out. If I'm going to turn down business to take her out, then that's the least that she can do, right? That's bare minimum for,
How you feel about that?
I think he's a clown. I think he's an absolute clown. I mean, men and women are just not the same. I don't see many women doing that for you, sir. I mean, unless you're bringing in a lot of money, and even still, like, why would they spend money on you if you have a lot of money?
So all right. So devil's advocate to that though, right? It's like he could play the defense role where it's like, I mean, well, shit, this is how women approach dating nowadays. I mean,
100%.
shit, just because they look good, they expect X, Y, and Z. I mean, shit, I'm a handsome dude. Why can't you buy my shit? You dig what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what's up?
I feel you, and don't get me wrong. I want gifts too. I want my haircut paid for, and all of that. But it's just not realistic, man. Women are not lining up to pay for dudes' haircuts. I mean.
So what's up with that though, man? But I mean,
women are selfish, man.
Oh, wow.
They're just selfish. they want the gifts, man. They want the attention. That's all it is.
Yeah. I mean, so do you feel like, all right, so flat out he's wrong for carrying it like that?
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's like, say like you wanted that, right? Just tell her, hey, look, if you're going out with me, I expect you to get my hair cut, shorty. Like, I expect you to, like, I need a white tee for you feel me? Like, I need the pack. Like,
see, and the reason why I'm laughing is because the second you do that, you know what you become?
Right.
A bum ass nigga.
Right. You're on the internet right now.
Like what?
Yeah, screenshot.
Girl, this nigga just asked me to.
I can't believe. What?
Pay for his haircut too? This nigga's a bitch.
Yeah.
This nigga like.
And he's light skinned too. He was light skinned. Just saying, you know, for all the light skinned dudes out there, no offense, but
Buddy making y'all look bad.
Making y'all look bad right here at these streets, man.
Yeah,
That's crazy though.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm fucking around, but I definitely agree. Yeah, that's some hoe ass shit. Cause again, even with like the women doing that though, right? It's like, just like we was talking about that Chico Bean clip. It's the same thing. It's like, dog, like, why do you need me to help you manage your life? Like, why you ain't got
just to take you out?
Why you ain't got your own shit together before you dig what I'm saying? Like, nigga. You can't get your hair cut, nigga? Why is you even...
Why is you asking me to pay for your nails?
Why you
learn how to do nails. I mean, learn how to do them yourself.
But why you even out and about even trying to date if you can't afford to get yourself a pack of teas from Target? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? So I think the same gripe that I have with women doing it, I have the same thing with men doing it. Like, I see the angle nigga, or he was trying to make, like, oh, well, shit, I'm a king, I deserve to be treated. But it's like, bruh, nah, unfortunately, that's just not how shit.
Yeah, not at all. So are you paying for a girl's hair, nails, first date?
No, bruh, no, why?
You're not doing that?
First date, bruh.
First date?
I don't even know if I like you yet. Like, I don't even know. I mean, at this point, right, if we're going on our first date, all I know is that you're attractive, or I find you attractive, right? And that I may want to splat. That's it. That's all I know. I don't know nothing about your past. I don't know about any of your red flags or whatever the fuck. So I'm going to just go out the way and just...
Is that tricking?
Yeah.
Is that tricking if you pay for a girl's...
Yeah, that's tricking.
Hair, nails, makeup. Oh, here. Go
Especially if it's first day.
First date, definitely tricking.
Yeah, that's tricking.
How much is too much for a first date?
In general?
Yeah.
I feel like, I mean... And call me cheap, whatever, you know what I mean?
I'm definitely cheap. They already fried me about the tipping thing.
Shit, yeah,
so, like, they fried me already.
Yeah, bro, anything over 200 on the first date is like, all right, bro.
Oh, I think that's expensive.
That is. Like I said, that's like max. You dig what I'm saying? Because, like, you know, let's say I'm trying to impress shorty. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Mm-hmm. I want to, you know, let's say expensive restaurant dinner. Let's say you spend at least a ball in that junk.
For sure.
Spend at least a ball in there.
Cheesecake Factory, you know.
Spending at least a ball off the rip on just dinner, right? You know what I'm saying? Then let's say you want to do something else, you know, drinks. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're going to at least, I mean, shit, anywhere between $30 to $50 on drinks. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then let's factor in what gas money, if that, you know what I'm saying? Let's factor in, even if y'all want to do something else. So let's say y'all go to the movies too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's a dub right there. You know what I'm saying? You already 170, 180. You know what I'm saying? Like you done did 2-3 things. You feel what I'm saying? And that's a decent date too. Bowling or movies, Cheesecake Factory, drinks. You know what I'm saying? That's a decent little first date. So. Yeah, 200. Like I said, that's like max though. You feel what I'm saying? Like I ain't anything over 200. It's like, all right, bro.
Are you like stopping a date once it hit a certain level of once you?
I wouldn't do that.
Just gotta thug it through.
Wouldn't do that. I'll be honest, cause like I'm a funny nigga or whatever. I may fuck around and joke with you like, all right now, you hitting that limit. You know what I'm saying? Like we getting to goddamn panty prices. You know what I'm saying?
I'm definitely hitting the night.
Hey, I mean, is
that on the table?
It's getting up there. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, anything over 200 is like, all right, bro. This is a lot.
Yeah, no, that's steep for a first date. I don't even know you. 200 is crazy.
You feel me? You feel me? And then, bro, going off buddy joint, it's like, nigga, and pay for the nails. Let's say I decide to do that. Pay for your nails.
That's 3-4.
Then we go to cheesecake. Then we go bowling. Then we go to drink. Nigga, yeah, you 400-500 deep.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna stay single for a little longer. I am looking for a wife though, but I'm gonna just stay single, stack this bread. You know,
Hey man, ain't
I
nothing
can't
wrong
afford
with
to date right now. I
Ain't
just
nothing-
can't.
it. Ain't
Know.
nothing wrong with it, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it at all.
If you want some quality time though, you want some quality time, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
I'm your guy. I got loads of quality time over here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's it. Nice crib, you know, but that's it. That's all you're getting, you know.
Word, man. What else you got, man? You got some other
I ain't
shit?
got nothing, bro. What you got, man? What we got in here?
So cooking with Kaya.
Cooking with Kai, yeah.
Cooking with Kaya. I seen a clip where dude handed his girl some food. He like, yo, check this joint out. She's like, oh damn, this is good. He like, yeah, I got the recipe from Cooking with Kaya. You know what I'm saying?
She probably cooked them.
and she snapped. She like, what the fuck? How you?
Yeah.
But I mean, is he wrong for that though?
I mean, I don't think so. I mean,
Shorty's a chef.
Yeah, I mean, she giving good advice, ingredients, and recipes.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like, you know, I feel like in that situation, right? If like I see a recipe, cause like to keep it a band, right? There's a chick that I follow on YouTube that like I get a lot of like vegan recipes from or whatever, and Shorty look good. You know what I'm saying? She's a good looking chick or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like if I'm just watching it on some educational shit, like really trying to learn some recipes, and then you know I'm trying to learn some shit so I can cook for my girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think you should be like looking at it a certain type of way, in my opinion. You feel what I'm saying?
I 100% agree. But how do you feel like let's just say the hook for Cooking with Kai is
It's
her,
her
you know,
twerk. I mean,
shaking a little ass. And it's not like a crazy twerking.
And that's too. That's another.
It's
thing
very
too.
lighthearted,
bro. I feel like that's the portion of it that might be slightly blown out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? Like she not like. And again, I haven't seen like all her videos.
I've seen all of them. I've seen them all. Not all of them.
This nigga a fan.
I am a fan. If I have 15 bands, she can come cook for me like DDG. Like, come on. I'll pay the bread. You feel me?
Yeah, see, but I don't know, like, cause she don't be like in like thongs, like really shaking. It's just her like kind of like some pajamas, whatever.
Yeah,
she do a little move,
skirt
and
or
then
something,
she,
you know.
and she not. That's not like the whole video. It's like that's like a 2-second clip, whatever.
Like I said,
and then she.
that's just the hook to get you in there.
So question though, right? When you watching that joint after she twerked, do you scroll? Do you just go on to the next joint?
No, I see what she,
No,
you know.
don't.
I see what she making. You know, I gotta see what, you know. If it's something I like to eat, then I stick around. But if it's, you know, maybe something I don't eat, I slide to the next video.
I feel you. I mean, yo, I feel like this, man. Like, there's a lot of girls who are like just simply shaking their ass.
Oh, 100%.
You feel what I'm saying? And that's all they do.
No substance.
You feel me? I can at least appreciate her having some level of substance with her shit. You know what I'm saying? And Shorty can cook. Like, you know what I'm saying? Based on what I see, you know what I mean? Like Shorty doing her thing. So I mean, it's not. I don't really see the harm in it for real. It's a lot of worse shit on social media.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
So
I just hate seeing like I seen one guy post. He said, "Oh, her food ain't that good." I'm like, well, "How you know?" You know, I'm thinking like y'all just hating on Shorty because she look good, she shaking low ass, she getting hella views, and she cooking on some regular.
And it, you know, it's funny. I did see that too. Somebody was like, she be making like regular dishes. She don't be making like it'd be like regular shit anybody can make. It's like, all right, but it's content. Who cares? Like, even like niggas doing videos of them like rapping their verse and whatever. It's like, all right, bro, that ain't nothing special, but it's content. Respect the nigga for, you know what I mean, making content for doing something. Like I said, she could have just hopped right on and just shook her ass for 30 seconds and then
ain't got the view that way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, again, there's a certain level of substance to that joint, and I don't see no nigga, man, taking a recipe from Cooking with Kaya to cook for they shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see the harm in that, man. Shout out to Cooking with Kaya, man.
Shout out Cooking with Kaya.
Keep doing your thing, man. Both saving and destroying relationships single-handedly.
At the same damn time. Yeah. So, how old do you think is too old to be dating a girl who lives at home with her parents?
I think it's a situational thing. I think it depends, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, some women stay at home to help take care of their family member, whatever. But I think, like, and again, situational. Like, some people leave the crib, some goes left or whatever, they got to come back home to rebuild or whatever the case may be. You know, it depends on the situation, but I feel like, you know, once you start getting into your 30s, you know, 35 and this is that and the third, I feel like that should be like, bro, if you 40 at home, then it's like, all right, bro, this is, I'm not really feeling this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, you saving money, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. And
helping out the fam.
Right. And that's why I say it's like situational too, because it's like, again, some people, it may be just like a family house that like everybody has always stayed in this house. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, grandma passed it off to mom's planning on passing it down to her, so she just kind of just, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, man, if I had to put an age on it, just, you know, once you get into your 30s, bro, you should start, you know what I mean? That should be, you know, you should be making steps to get up out the crib. You feel what I'm saying? So,
do you think women eliminate men from the dating market who live with their parents?
Yeah, absolutely. Which I'm not even like mad at though, because I mean, you know, a woman wants a certain level of like security and to have a certain level of independence. Like, you know, I could just go to my man's crib, or you know, and you know, a lot of women, I'm not gonna say a lot of women like want to be housewives, but again, a lot of women like the comfort of like, you know, okay, yeah, I could go to my man's crib and I could just kind of chill here. You know, I straighten up his house for him and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people kind of like, I mean, a lot of women kind of like that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, 100% women eliminate niggas for that. But I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, speaking of that, right? So that segues into another joint we supposed to touch on last time. Black women dating older white men to get ahead in society. How we feel about that? And or vice versa. Black men dating older white women to get ahead in society.
Get your bag, man.
Get your bag.
Get the bag.
Is that a certain level of, because you know you Umar Johnson Jr. You know what I'm saying? So is that a certain level of like sell your soul? Is that a
to a degree, yeah, I guess. But I mean, hey, life is about survival of the fittest, man. So if you can spoon next to, you know, 90-year-old shorty who about to kick the bucket and she's about to give you 100, 200 racks, I mean,
that's crazy.
That's come up. I mean,
damn.
As long as it's not like malicious, like you.
I'm gonna be honest. It's no way to not paint that as malicious.
No,
like that's
really?
that's.
Old women need love too, especially, you know, they divorcees or widowies or
Stop it.
Could be messing up the language right now, but you know.
Stop it.
No.
Nah, man.
They did that last hoorah, just somebody to love on. It ain't always sexual, you know what I'm saying? Just having a partner, being there through the tough times.
It's definitely manipulation at its finest. Like, it's definitely just.
Is it manipulation if the person knows? If they comfortable with the arrangement? I mean, they know that you 25, 30.
I mean, yeah.
40.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They're writing it in the will. You can't force them to write in the will that, yo, you're going to leave me.
But they say you're still looking at them as a target in one minute. You know what I'm saying? It's still a victimization thing going on there where it's like, you know, yeah, even if they know, like, okay, yeah, I know she only with me for my money, you know, but I mean, she at least likes me a little bit, right? No, she doesn't.
She doesn't at all.
She doesn't at all.
She doesn't
bro.
at all.
There's no, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. It's just, and granted, you right, bro. Get your money, man. Do what you got to do to come up. It's all to come up, man. This is America we talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is America, bro. It is what it is. You feel me? But it's just a conniving way to go about shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just a conniving way to go about shit. That's all. But you know, hey, get your money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I ain't gonna hold you. If I come across a sugar mama out there, nigga, I might goddamn.
Hey, sugar mamas, where you at, man? Single mamas.
I come across an old Betty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On her last leg.
Hey, man, just come over, Marcus.
Yeah, I might do that.
Just come over.
I got you. I get your Epsom salt baths ready for you.
Yeah, I cook you a pie.
I'm with that. I'm with that, Miss Betty.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like what you did with your hair too. I fucks with that.
Thank you. It's a wig.
Yeah, man.
I had a hair since '98.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking dead. Yeah, no. Shout out to all the women out there, men too.
Yeah, men too be doing it too.
Yeah. Who out here getting that bag, bro? I ain't get your money, dog. Who am I? You know what I'm saying?
Kind of on that same topic.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about flying joints out? Like, if you fly a shorty out, you know, say like it's somebody that you know, you know her, y'all done chilled maybe a couple times before, or y'all just, kind of cool, and you plan on going out, maybe out the country or maybe out the state, to have some fun, and you want to bring some company with you. I mean, is that too wrong if you spend a little bag on flying her out and spending time with her, knowing that that's not your girl,
No.
possibility of not splacking, it's just platonic. Is that?
No, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I don't think nothing's wrong with that at all. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got it. You know what I'm saying? You got it to spend. Nah, bro, because that's just bringing company on a trip, bro. That ain't you dig what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't mind that at all. You feel me? I think it becomes a problem when when there's an expectation issue there, where like either she's expecting you to pay for some shit. Like, okay, if I buy you a flight, right, and I tell you, yo, just come out, kick it with me, or whatever the case may be, and then I get there and you expect me to pay for everything, like,
yeah, nah, this should be definitely something established. Like, I pay for the flight, but you gotta cover your food.
Especially if we just platonic, like if we just friends, it's like, yeah, I get you out here because you the homie, whatever, we can kick it, but then when we get here, I mean. You dig what I'm saying? Like, cause then I'm gonna turn into a guy. Cause now it's like, okay, I'm probably gonna be fucking. Cause I mean, if I'm paying for your meals and I'm this is that, if I'm doing everything, now I have expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's the only time it becomes an issue. But I don't think it's nothing. No, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Women in the comments are gonna be like, yo, you flew me out. I mean, why fly me out if you're not gonna pay for everything? If you just wanted me out here, some eye candy, some arm piece.
Yeah, that's it. I just wanted some company, bro.
But you're not gonna pay for my meal?
No. Again, we're like you said. I'm going off the question, right? We're homies. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just assume that like this is somebody I never tried to get at. Let's say I've known them for a while too. You know what I'm saying? Like I known you for a good little minute. We always been cool. We've always been able to just hang out and you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. It was never anything past that. Yeah, why all of a sudden now, because I flew you out, now you expected me to pay for everything? Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I already bought you your flight. Like, no, you trying to switch it up. Like, what you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and if you're trying to switch it up, then let's switch it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get this platonic shit out the way, and then let's really get to the bottom of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, no. If this is my homie, I fly you out. I mean. And that's just a courtesy thing, too. It's like, again, if you my friend, you should understand, like, oh, damn, my homie just flew me out. You know what? I got it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you this the least I could do is pay for my shit. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you flew me out here. I ain't, you know what I mean? So, but, yeah, nah, bro. Initially, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that at all.
So, is it... Say like you have an ex that maybe you still cool with, y'all don't do anything physically, but y'all still cool. Should you fly her out, or should you not fly out an ex that you used to have some history with?
I wouldn't. And like I'm cool with all my exes, you know what I'm saying? So this is not like a personal shot to nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want to, and this is me personally, I just wouldn't want to like rekindle nothing in that type of environment. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather, I'd rather bring somebody, new along. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't want to, if I want to rekindle something with my ex, I wouldn't do it over a trip. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't.
Well, not rekindle, but like you're still comfortable with your exes. Y'all talk maybe here and there.
But that still opens up the door for us to get drunk and. Yeah. Oh, you remember that time when we? Oh, that's so much. I miss you so much.
You don't have to get together after that.
But that's just how it's gonna
Gotcha,
be.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if we on the trip, we in Puerto Rico somewhere. It's a whole bunch of romantic shit going on. You know what I'm saying? We at the beach and come on, bro. Before you know it, niggas ass naked in the room, getting it popping. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
Going back a little bit, right? So you bring a shorty out. We flown to Florida, you know what I'm saying, to go to studio sessions or whatever. You know, let's just take a scenario where, you know, we both bring a shorty, you know, with us just to kind of, you know, vibe out with us or whatever. And since we aren't together and, you know, it's just platonic, you know, we're at a spot and a dude is trying to get at the shorty that you with. Like, how was that? Like, how you taking that?
No, I mean, do your thing, bro. Do your thing. Because, again, I'm already, and this is assuming that everything is already established beforehand, right? Like, up until this point, if we haven't been really talking on that type of level, I'm already assuming that you've been fucking with other niggas anyway. Because it's safe for you to assume that I've been probably fucking with other shorties before you dig what I'm saying? Because, again, this is just platonic. So, I can't, like, we can't be friends all the way up until we get to the bar and I'm trying to defend you like your man. Like, you dig what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? So, yeah, I mean, no, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, you know, I will say, right, I would definitely feel some type of way if, like, I take a shorty with me, my homegirl or whatever, and another nigga splack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was getting to that.
I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Cause it's like you're not even supposed to be out here to be giving up no pussy for real. You're supposed to just be out here kicking it with your homie.
Right.
So if you're gonna give some pussy to somebody, you might as well.
Might as well give it.
You might as well just.
I mean, I'm right here.
Granted, yeah, we friends, we cool, but I mean, shit,
right.
You know,
I mean, we both adults. I mean,
you feel me? Like I ain't really, you know. So I guess all right. Segue question, right? Same scenario, but let's say a shorty comes up to you at the bar, and she trying to give you some, you know, rhythm.
Of course, double standard. I'm slacking. Double standard, man. We slacking, bro. Come on now. I'm gonna try to get both of them. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
You gonna introduce like, yeah, this is my homegirl. Hey, I just met somebody.
We should hang
let's
out.
go hang out.
Yeah, we should definitely hang out. See, and I feel like I can't agree with you on the first part. I can't fly no shorty out with the expectation of not splacking. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
and I ain't saying we gotta splack, but the door has to be open for me to just kind of slide in there. Plus, if I'm taking a shorty out like that, I would want you to kind of like be my shorty for the trip, you know?
And you know what? I could definitely understand that. Because I'm going to be honest, though, right? Like, again, all right, we at the bar, a guy approaches her or whatever. I'm going to have a certain expectation of her to turn Brett down.
Right.
Just because
just because you're with me. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you may not be with me, but it looks crazy. It looks and feels crazy, again, especially if I flew you out. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel that. I just think the initial thought of it, of just like, bringing a friend to a trip, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But I definitely see what you mean, though, because it's like, it's those little gray areas where it's like, well, damn, yeah, you ain't my shorty, but I mean, I don't want this other nigga to take you back to his room, like, you know what I'm saying? And
or back to my room.
Or that's
like, where you going? Like,
that's
where you
even crazier.
Where are you going? Wait, that's another question. You getting double bed, single bed?
That's a great question too. I'm gonna get double beds.
Double beds. Just to keep it.
You know, and if you want to come over to my joint, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want you like expecting, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Or I ain't trying to put that signal out there like, yeah, you know, let's go ahead and lay up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna make it optional. You feel me? I'm gonna make it optional. But yeah, no, that's definitely a crazy joint though.
Yeah.
You get back to the room. Shorty in that joint getting her back blown out on your bed. I might leave that motherfucker. I might leave that bitch right there, bro.
You gonna leave her?
You gotta get your own way back, bro.
That's crazy.
And that ticket was a one way, so figure it out.
That's crazy.
Figure it the fuck out.
I seen that. I seen where a guy flew a shorty out. That was at the airport. I guess he was like trying to explain to her then, like, yo, you got to come come back to the spot. We're gonna
Everybody
da da da.
see, and that's how you don't do it.
Right. Not when she already there, and then he was like, "Yeah, well, I'm not flying. Like, I bought it one way. Like, I don't know how you're getting back." And then kind of just kicked her to the curb. You know.
See, now that's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, all of that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm answering all these questions assuming that all these conversations are had beforehand. Like, whether I'm splacking or not, it's like all that needs to be hashed out before flights are booked, before any of that shit goes on. We need to like establish something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, nah, man. I definitely feel where you coming from though, bro. Like I definitely would want a certain level of I guess exclusivity with the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause even on another scenario, like not as extreme. Let's say like you get there, or y'all get there or whatever, and like she ends up meeting some, you know, a group of friends or whatever, and she ends up just going to party with them for whatever. You know what I'm saying? It kind of it's like, all right, well, you know what I mean? Like it's you know. So yeah, no, I feel you 100%, man. I feel you 100%. Initially, I don't really think nothing is wrong with it, but again, everything just has to be, you know, laid out. All expectations, all of that just got to be laid out beforehand. You know what I mean? So
okay. Now on the same topic, right? Question: You book a flight for shorty. You know, y'all. You know, you already got it paid for or whatever. She cancels, so she can't come. It's like you can't get nobody to kind of fill her spot. I don't know if you know that if you put their name down, you can't get the refund because it's like under their name.
Oh, so they would have to get the refund and give me the money?
Yeah. So how does that work? Are you expecting her to pay you for the flight, or are you just catching the L on the bread because it's in her name, so you can't technically redeem the?
Now this is something that she agreed on already.
Right.
Yeah. I need that bread. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Especially if you agreed to it. It's different if like I tried to surprise you with a ticket, like, hey, look what I got. I got tickets for. And you're like, oh damn, I'm sorry, I can't go. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if it's something that we talked about, and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then last minute you're like, oh, I can't go. It's like, all right, well, I need that bread.
Yeah.
I need that bread for sure. Shouldn't agree to it. You know what I'm saying? If you couldn't, and I get it, shit happens or whatever the case may be. But that's just, you know, I feel like that's just responsible, right? Because it's like somebody booked something for you and you can't go. It's like you should. I mean, at least me, I would want to at least put the effort of like, hey, yo, my bad. I'm gonna kick you something for that, Joe. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if to keep it a band, right? Even if Shorty like gave me half back, right? Yeah. Let's say she, you know what I'm saying? She gave me half for the ticket or whatever. I wouldn't even be mad at that. I'd be like, oh, you know what, bro? I ain't even. Go ahead and keep that half. It's cool. Of course, I would want all of it.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I would definitely want all of it. But just the effort behind it of like, yo, sorry about that. I got half for you right now. I give you the other half later or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it, bam. I'm cool with that too. But no, I definitely need to be compensated for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I'm not letting that rock. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Especially like $200-$300 ticket.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Need that. Yeah, need that back ASAP.
I feel like that's already like we already know women have just unrealistic expectations.
Yeah, I was just about to say, are women expectations too high?
Way too high, bro. You got to be 6 foot, look good, good job, making money, speak well, dress well.
Saha had a line where he was like, "You want me to be Jesus and Obama combined or some shit like that." Like it was on No Church on Sundays, but yeah, man, yeah, they definitely got. Now, question: Do you think it comes from like years of like ill influence from like media and social media?
100%. It's definitely social media, bro. Social media is ruining not just women, just everybody with like, oh, what you should be getting from your partner or what you shouldn't be doing. I feel like half of it is jokes anyway.
Right. Right.
So yeah, no, I think it's very unrealistic. Your expectations of what you should bring to the table versus what your partner should bring to the table, very unrealistic and skewed due to social media.
Yeah. I think it go back to a conversation we had before, right? About and this is like a segue off topic, still on topic, right? About who who has it harder in the dating world, women or men? You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people would feel like it's women, but I definitely feel like it's men 100,000%. Because just like you said, meeting the standards of today's dating pool is like almost unrealistic.
It's almost
You dig what I'm saying?
impossible.
You feel what I'm saying? And let's not even factor in the psychological variables, right? Where it's like a lot of men don't even know how to talk to women. Most men don't even know how to talk to women, don't know how to approach women, don't